Media.
Lunchtime. So, how's your morning going up till now? It's noontime, and two boys from Brooklyn want to serve you a huge portion of humor for lunch. So break out the lunch pail, or the sandwich you packed, and let Les and Freddie S. bring you jokes and nostalgia mixed in with important information about medicine, food, dating, or just the stuff you need to help that bagel go down nice and smoothly. And if you have a story about anything you want to share, a bad date, movie review, or just the strangest thing that happened to you at work, call in and join the fun toll-free at 1-800-889-0267. Right now, sit back and let's start the lunch break. Freddie S. and Les are ready, so here are the boys.
Uh-oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Woo-hoo!
You know,
And good afternoon, America.
We are really all over America,
All over America.
and we're heading for the other part of America.
We're heading to California. You know, I gotta say something before we start.
Yes.
Yesterday, you did something with your hair, and the whole show, you had a point.
You know what it was? I didn't have any hairspray on. I just stopped to get hairspray.
But the funny thing is that everybody that saw it said, "What's wrong with Les's head?" And I said, "Nothing. He's the happy hump day camel."
I mean, we got so many people that criticize me. I'm really a nice boy from Brooklyn.
Everybody criticizes.
That's part of being a radio personality. It's okay.
I'm really not a person that no one knows. Let me ask you a
Everybody
question.
knows you.
I walk into a store. No one says, "Hey, can I have your autograph?" They said, "Don't forget to pay for it this time." There's a difference, right? Hey, be quiet, Mike. Why don't you introduce this esteemed group of people?
Yes.
Let me give the number out. Okay. If you live in the United States, it's 800-889-0267. If you live out of the United States, it's 800-889-0267. What that means is you could call us anywhere.
You can't call that number from outside the United States.
No one's going to listen to us outside the United States.
You don't know that. You're on the internet. You're on Antu.tv.
you gotta be positive.
I am positively sure that no one listens to us outside of this country.
You know something?
Yes.
You're
There's people
you're wrong.
listening.
I am?
Yeah.
Absolutely
Really?
wrong.
Yeah,
The
you
late-
are wrong.
The lady from the knapsack thing,
Yes.
you gotta put that on vibrate.
Yeah,
'cause
I
it's
know.
driving
I
me
just
nuts.
noticed.
I get tons of stuff now from the Dominican Republic.
Yes, I got people from Dominican Republic.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a Daisy Dominican, so I'm getting
This guy-
people
this guy-
listening in Dominican Republic.
Have you ever heard the show before?
Yes, I've
Have you
actually
been
seen it. It's pretty good.
Yeah, okay.
I am
And
a star.
I know because of the likes. It says living in Dominican Republic,
That's right.
Facebook.
Wow.
What is
We're
this
huge,
lady?
baby.
Yeah.
Doc, hang out with us. Okay. You know,
Why don't,
you're very sexy today,
why don't we address the people in the studio?
What's your address?
Let's say hello to Victoria. What do we call you? Secret?
You're gonna call me secret.
Secret. All right. You
Secret.
gotta talk into this mic over here. We gotta
Secret.
share this mic. Secret is on the set. Say hello.
Hi, Secret.
Well, hello.
Hi, baby.
How are you?
Better now.
Okay.
And this goes out to Frankie. Frankie, your heart out. And then I'm gonna shoot out to Mr. Maniac.
Hey.
I gotta do this because I gotta switch the cameras around.
I want to make sure everyone knows my hair is okay. And we got to introduce the Double D baby.
Double D baby.
Double D baby.
Double D, Daisy Dominican.
And we got a crazy broad in the inside making sure.
Behind the glass.
Keep
Hola.
your hand on the buzzer, cause I'm very apt to say something I shouldn't today.
Well, yeah, no potty mouth
No,
today,
no,
everybody. No potty mouth.
First of all,
I got 2 strikes
we
against
don't
me.
say any potty
No,
stuff.
no.
We listened to the tape when Latina Barbie was on.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
She didn't say the S word.
She said shady.
She said shady.
Yeah,
I
she
was
did.
at home listening, so yeah.
I could play it for you.
If I were the FCC, you'd be getting a big fat bill for me.
No, I could play it for you. I have the
All right,
original.
I'm not gonna fight. I wasn't here. So
That's right. You were home with a fever.
Yeah, there you go.
Your ears were clogged.
What was
Yeah.
the name? What was the name of the guy? Bobby Fever.
I wish.
all right.
Hey.
I got to tell you what happened today at Whole Foods.
Tell me what happened at
Okay,
Whole Foods.
I have an esteemed doctor sitting right here next to me. You got to hear the story. I go into Whole Foods, right? I get all my stuff, and then I usually sit outside for a little while, just relax, have a cup of coffee. And this man and woman, true story now, man and woman have more stuff in their bags, Whole Foods, and the guy's sitting out there, he's drinking something green, like kale juice, and his girlfriend or wife is drinking like spinach garbage. And guess what they're doing as they're doing this? They're smoking.
Of course they are.
Oh my God.
I mean, come on, guys, you're spending all this money on crap that you don't even like green stuff,
So what is it? What is
and they're smoking. Why do you
Maybe it was
smoke?
cement.
You don't like green stuff?
No, I mean, if I was eating that stuff, well, I don't smoke anyhow, but I wouldn't be smoking cigarettes.
Maybe
Doesn't
it was
that?
it was a menthol cigarette. Healthier
No,
than
it was
an apple.
Marlboro.
So what are
There
you?
was- there was
What are
that
you?
guy on the-
Anti-cigarette now?
I'm not anti-cigarette, but what?
So the guy
as
who
long-
smoked more marijuana and reefer when you were in college, you're anti-smoking now?
But marijuana was healthy for you.
Oh, please. Well, we have a doctor in the house. We're going to ask him if it's healthy.
Wait a second.
It's the heat. The
When-
heat destroys cells.
When you...
Is the what?
The heat.
The heat.
What heat?
Well, ask the doc. The heat.
Okay.
Oh, look at.
Let me tell you something. When you drink...
What did I do?
Well, let's introduce the doctor, because I'd like, if I'm going to ask him a question... Come on.
Oh, and listen, and also,
Doc,
We have to
I'm
mention
just
our
ready.
sponsor, no?
yeah, we're gonna mention the
Yeah.
sponsors in a
We
second.
have to mention our sponsor, C.
As long as they pay
Listen,
the bills away.
listen. Gio says you can call the 800 number for here,
Right.
800-889-0267, using Skype.
Yeah,
Anywhere in the world for
I
free.
knew that. Gio told me.
Anywhere in the world for free. Yeah, he told you to use Skype?
I don't have Skype.
You can use a regular number, doing the country code plus the number.
No, they won't take
I
the
just
800
learned how
number
to use
outside of the
an
United
iPhone.
States.
And the regular number, you can
You're
use.
gonna
I don't know the regular number.
You're an
I'll
expert
give
in
it to
this,
you.
right?
Wait
I
a
want
minute.
you to
Wait,
get me
you think they're gonna
snapshot.
call? They're gonna call collect.
Okay, let's introduce the doctor.
No,
I mean,
let's thank our sponsors.
Thank our sponsors.
M2.TV, 866-224-5422. Let us make your dreams come true.
Health and Wealth Seminars, 954-303-9563. And you know what happens when you don't advertise? Nothing.
Quality Tax Plus Services.
Oh, yeah, those guys are great, man.
Harry
Good.
Houdini,
Harry Houdini.
954-969-0012. Give him a call.
He can make your dreams come true.
We got
man.
until the 18th to put those taxes together.
Yes. Now, Freddie, do you want to introduce the doctor?
Absolutely.
This is
Absolutely.
Dr. Dalvi.
Correct.
Dr.
And-
Dalvi. Are you going to introduce him or am I?
Well, you took too long. You don't have anything down. You'll ask me to introduce because I have the
What kind of
paperwork.
doctor is he?
He's a doctor that specializes in, ready for this? Parkinson's disease.
That's right. And what are we doing Sunday?
I know what you're doing Sunday. You're walking.
I
We're
know.
doing the
Well, we're
walk.
doing the walk.
You're doing the walk.
You're not walking?
I have something more important I think we know. And nothing's more important than Parkinson's disease, but
Sunday? You just use that excuse for Friday. Make up your mind.
Sunday is a thing. Doc. Friday is the rally. I have the rally for cancer walk.
That's Saturday because I'm going to be there.
Oh, which one are you going to be at?
The one in Boca.
Oh, I'm going to be in one at Central Park.
It's Saturday, not Sunday.
Mine is Saturday.
No, it's not. They're all on Saturday.
Well, mine's on Saturday.
Right, but the walk for Parkinson's is on Sunday.
So, Doc, how you doing?
I'm doing
Who's on
great, thank you.
first?
Talk to us about what. Jeez, Doc, don't listen to him.
All right, let's get the doctor.
Talk to us about what you do, where you work out of, what got you involved in what you're doing, please.
So I
That's
specialize. I specialize in Parkinson's disease, and that's something I've been doing for 20 years. Since you guys are the boys from New York, I got my fellowship at Columbia University in New York. Small
Great
little
school.
Oh, lying.
Yeah.
Whoa, Columbia. Good school.
So I've been doing nothing but seeing patients with Parkinson's for the last 20 years, and one particular area of interest I have is in the surgical treatment of Parkinson's, where we put electrodes in the brain, put pacemakers to control patients' symptoms. I practice out of the Palm Beach Neuroscience Institute, which is right around the corner here on Village Boulevard, and I also am at the Delray Medical Center for the surgeries that we do, the deep brain stimulation surgeries.
Oh, that's the one. That's the one on Lytton Boulevard, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Doc, do you need like a specimen or a dummy to work some of these electrodes? Because I can give you this guy for free.
I think that's not a bad idea,
Thanks, Doc.
as long as you're a mover and shaker, because I only
Oh,
see the
Jesus.
movers and shakers of the world.
I move and shake a lot, but it's not from that. It's from too much marijuana from in the 60s. We're taking a break already?
We're taking a break? Yes, we're taking a
You
break.
know, you're becoming more and more.
We are going to be back with Dr. Dalvi, so you're going to talk. I like what you do. So we can take a break. Victoria, you look very sexy today.
All right, we'll be right back.
Came through and we killed the spot. Crop top with the matching hat. Philly girl with a Cali swag.
There's a new diagnosis of Parkinson's disease every 9 minutes. The American Parkinson Disease Association is working hard to help those living with Parkinson's disease here in Florida and around the country, and you can help. Join them on Sunday, April 17th for the Optimism Walk in Boca Raton to raise funds and awareness that will make a difference. Grab your friends, form a team, or register on your own. It's going to be a great day and a great opportunity to connect with people who care. Register online today at apdaflorida.org. LiveFlorida.org or call 800-825-2732 to be part of a nationwide movement to mobilize and inspire people to step up and help put an end to Parkinson's disease. For several years, Quality Tax Plus Services Incorporated has developed tax strategies for Coral Springs business owners as well as individuals and families. From bookkeeping to payroll, straightforward tax preparation, or complex audit representation, Quality Tax Plus Services Incorporated is recognized for customer-oriented service and financial acumen that results in smart tax solutions. Call Quality Tax Plus Services at 954-969-0012 and ask for Harry. Part of the service Quality Tax Plus offers is life insurance, the most important insurance to have. But there are many people in Florida that do not have it. It's true. Thinking about the end of one's life can be uncomfortable, but when it comes down to it, life insurance is not about you, but those you leave behind. Make the right choice and find a life insurance plan that's right for you. Cover your tax and insurance needs at Quality Tax Plus Services. Call 954-969-0012 and ask for Harry. Visit the website at qualitytaxplusservices.com or call 954-969-0123 and let their services help make your life worry-free. 954-969-0012 and ask for Harry.
Statistics state that 1 in 4 people are bullied. Everyone at some time in their life is bullied or intimidated by another. Why are some devastated by it and others just shrug it off? It all lies in their personal value. Bully-proofing you is all about building your personal value. It is a decision you make, an action you take. You must decide you are valuable. Stop letting others define you. In the words of Viktor Frankl,
Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and our freedom.
start choosing to believe in yourself and your value. Jeannie Cisco Meth can give you the tools needed to change your life to bully-proofing yourself and your family. Her Live One Day training will transform your future into the life you've always wanted. To purchase your tickets, go to bullyproofingyou.com/products and start creating your phenomenal future.
Yeah.
And you're back.
I want to get back to. Do we have to do anything before I get back to Dr. Dalvi?
No, right to Dr.
Go ahead.
Dalvi.
You were talking about what it is that you do and the symptoms.
So we were talking about Parkinson's disease. It is one of the most common neurological diseases. I think there's somewhere between 500,000 to 1 million people in the United States affected by it, and I think it's right in the ballpark with Alzheimer's disease and stroke as a cause of morbidity and mortality. Not so much mortality, but illness and disability from Parkinson's. The good news is that we have a whole host of new approaches to treating the disease in terms of new medications, new delivery systems for the older medications, new surgical techniques. So it's in some ways a challenge, but in some ways for physicians like me an opportunity to really help our patients a lot.
Is when Michael Fox got Parkinson's disease, I think that brought the awareness out of this disease. Because a lot of people really didn't know what Parkinson was until he.
But the latest now is Jerry Sloan, the basketball coach in the Utah Jazz.
Wow.
Right.
And he came out. He has dual problems, right?
So what Jerry Sloan has, from what I've read, is something called as dementia with Lewy bodies or diffuse Lewy bodies.
Wow.
And what that means is they have symptoms, the physical symptoms of Parkinson's, tremor, slowness, trouble walking, but they also have memory trouble like people with Alzheimer's. So it is a very, very difficult condition to treat.
That's
And
worse.
for such a great athlete to have that, it's really for his fans, I'm sure it's very painful.
There's any symptoms that you can kind of, or there's something that you have to keep an eye on if you see something in the family or genetics?
The genetics part is relatively not that common in the sense that, even if you look at a practice like mine where I focus almost 100% on these kind of diseases, people who have a strong family history, I think it's about 5% to 10% of the patients.
Wow.
On the other hand, in terms of how it affects the family, I tell people it doesn't just affect the patient, it affects the whole family, the caregivers especially. So it is something that, we try to treat from a medical standpoint in terms of the signs and symptoms of Parkinson's, tremor, slowness, stiffness. But we also use medications like the ones we use for Alzheimer's to help with the memory. And then there are behavioral treatments and the like also that we can help with.
I think Michael J. Fox, for some reason, took away the stigma of the whole
Yes.
situation
Yeah.
because we see him acting, we see him out there
Well,
talking,
this is-
and you think
this
that
is
person.
what I was gonna ask,
Uh-huh.
Doc. You know, you got a guy who's in the movie business, so he's probably getting the best treatment in the world. I mean, the best of the best.
He had the surgery. I remember that.
Well,
that
he had
surgery.
he had an older technique, and I think you might think that celebrities get the best treatment, but my experience has been celebrities often do not get the best treatment because they often are in a hurry to correct things, and they are maybe sometimes a bit too aggressive with treatment approaches. So. They may go into things a bit earlier in the course of the disease than would really benefit them.
But he's
But
still
Michael J.
acting.
Fox has done an amazing thing. I think he clarified. People used to think it's an old person's disease.
That's what I always thought it was.
But the youngest I've diagnosed, believe it or not, is a girl who was 18 years when I diagnosed her. So
That must
there are
be
certain genetic factors that cause it to show up very early.
But he knew about it when he was younger, but he didn't say anything, and he started treating it. Do you know the story?
About who? Michael J. Fox?
Yes.
I know the whole story about that when I read
Yes.
it in his book.
I recently binge watched Back to the Future with my kids, because there was that anniversary recently. And, I was looking at it as a movie, but I also was looking for, are there any subtle findings? And I think by the time Back to the Future 3 comes around, you kind of see a little change in facial expression, a little,
His gait also.
difficulty with, yes.
Well, he had a series. He had a series on ABC, and then they took him off, and then they brought him back. You could tell.
Yes.
Yeah,
mean,
something
yes.
was going on.
But how does he remember his lines?
That's nothing
They
to do
feed
with
them.
that.
They
No,
feed
that's
them through the thing, no?
See if I'm right. Alzheimer is different than Parkinson's. Parkinson's is a lot of tremors and the way you walk. It has nothing to do with the memory.
Well, it can affect the memory,
okay.
but usually nothing as profound as you see with Alzheimer's disease. And one reason why he remembers his lines is he's very, very hardworking. You got to give credit to the man.
But that's tough. You got to remember your lines and still be an actor.
Yes.
And he's walking. You could tell that he has the twitches and all
Well,
that.
he's an inspiration to Parkinson's patients, and he's also been a major fundraiser through the Michael J. Fox Foundation
went to
for
Congress.
research into
Yeah, he went to
Parkinson's
Congress
disease.
to
So
help
it's an
get money
amazing
in.
job that he's doing.
Yeah,
What's going to happen? I mean, there's so much going on in medicine and treatments. There's hope.
I have to tell you, the next 10 years in medicine are going to blow your mind away. The sort of
Okay.
research, it takes a long time. Some of the stuff I did in clinical trials 10 years ago is now headed towards FDA approval. So the clinical trial process is very careful, very deliberate, very slow. It takes time to bring these things up front. But just from the standpoint of my specialty, Parkinson's, the number of things that are coming up in the next 2 to 5 years are amazing in terms of new delivery systems for drugs, new surgical treatments for Parkinson's. We already at Dalvi Medical Center, we do a number of deep brain stimulation surgeries. It's remarkable. These are patients who come in, they're shaking, they cannot hold a cup, and then we turn the DBS device on and they're drinking, and their hands are still steady. They could do neurosurgery themselves. So it's amazing.
I think
Hey, Les, you got a shot.
I think Freddie does that. He went to NYU.
On the side, right,
He
yeah,
does
yeah,
the side.
yeah.
You get 2 burritos and surgery for $9.95. If you bring your friend, it's just a penny.
That's great.
What you're saying, I suffer from Crohn's disease. So it's only been in the last couple years, 10 years, that they came out with Humira.
Correct.
And I was talking to my doctor, so it was 20 years till they could get it accepted, and it's the only thing now that's helped me over the years.
Yes.
So it's amazing, and I had it since I was 18.
So it's an amazing time to be a physician
Yeah,
because of all the
It's a great time to
advances
get
that
sick,
we're making.
It's a great time to get sick. It's finally coming to fruition. You got a shot, buddy.
I got you. Well, what'd you say?
You got a shot. Who are you?
You kidding?
Where am I?
Oh no, this guy looked different yesterday.
No, but it's incredible.
wait, hold it. Victoria's
yeah,
gonna
we have
talk.
a
Hold
question.
it.
We have
Okay.
a question.
I see that you've been doing it. You said you've been doing this for years. Did you ever see yourself when you were a kid, like you wanted to do this and get involved with this?
Well, I grew up in India, and so my grandmother said, you have 2 options. You can be a doctor and do surgery, or you can be a doctor and do medications, So I did one of the 2 options. We didn't have too many options.
I spoke to you. I spoke to you. I went to fix my bill in Amex,
There you go.
and I spoke to you. I remember.
Oh my God!
But
I-
you're a knucklehead.
I told him
That came from nowhere.
You're a knuckle. I know.
my whole
we had to
my
get
whole
a blue
life is
button.
nowhere.
Listen, I also got from Connecticut 561-844-6167 if you want to call outside the United
Wait,
States.
you got to go a little slow, Freddie.
561.
Yeah.
That's my ADD. 844-6167.
Remember,
Or
people are driving in their
800-260.
cars listening to the show, and you have to, it's hard to write down.
Well, if you're driving in Canada, the number is 561-844-6167.
Are they all back already?
What do you mean all back?
Are they all back to Canada, those people? They're crazy.
I would never say anything
After
so horrible.
Passover, they leave.
They're not Jewish.
They're all Jewish.
A lot of them, most of them are.
That's right. The Chinese restaurants are empty.
It's true.
You know, that's very true. When people go to buy houses, like Jewish people, they don't look for good schools. They look for Chinese restaurants.
Oh.
And I'm Jewish. I know that. Wherever you go in a Jewish area, you'll see
Okay.
3 or 4 Chinese restaurants.
So
I
true.
did not know that.
Yes.
I did
Very
not know.
true.
Whoa.
Because on Christmas, the Jewish people go and eat at Chinese restaurants. Because it's the only ones that are open.
Hey, in New York, what was the best Chinese restaurant? New
Oh
York.
my! I went to a Chinese restaurant in Brooklyn, off of Flatbush, that was called Wong's, WONGS. And to be honest with you, there's nothing in New York that's bad. Am I right?
No,
It's
no,
an
no,
amazing,
no,
it's an
yeah.
amazing food city.
Yeah, it really is.
I do miss New York from the food standpoint.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Freddie went to NYU in New York, and I went to.
Why do you keep saying that?
Well, I want to know that you're not really as dumb as you look. That you really did
Well,
go to school.
I couldn't go to Queens College.
I only went for 2 years.
Queens
I
College,
graduated
and you were
in
the
Miami.
queen. You were the head queen.
I was there when Jerry Seinfeld was there.
You know, he gives credibility. He gives credibility to Queens College because Jerry Seinfeld was there. Meaning that if you relate Jerry, who's funny, and him, they did the same one and only. Not true. Jerry was there 10 years after you.
Of course, he's 10 years older. I'm
That's
10
right.
years
So your
older than
jokes
him.
are older, his and you.
No, he copied a lot of stuff from me.
Did he?
What's so funny?
She got a kick out
He
of that.
became successful, and I'm sitting here for $2 an hour on a microphone. It cost me $8 to get here with gas.
First of all,
No,
you're getting $2 an hour?
oh crap! Oh crap!
Hold on a second. $2 an hour?
Yeah.
You get more money than me and Daisy. What's the
I
union
did not
here?
know about this. What's going on?
I live. Know where I live? I live in Fort Lauderdale.
Well-
I drive up here. If it wasn't for Daisy giving me the traffic reports, well, sometimes they're not right. Okay, let's get back to
Tell
the good
that to
doctor.
Florida Highway Patrol.
Listen, did you see the traffic going south on the way up
Ooh,
here?
yeah, you know
Holy
what?
smokes.
Yeah, it was an accident there somewhere.
You think so?
I think.
I don't think they were playing cards on the side of the road.
I might not be able to take the turnpike. The turnpike was. You're right, going south. Doctor, what else? I'll hear as much as I can
Speaking
about
of
this.
traffic, I used to live in Fort Lee when I was in training at Columbia Presbyterian,
Hey.
and even before Chris Christie, the traffic was really bad, so I used to take the bus. So
Doctor gets
Christie.
a bell for that.
That's the Washington Gate.
that's right.
Fort Lee had a great restaurant. Remember on the harbor, the boat?
Yes, of course.
It disappeared when Sandy came along.
Yeah. Yes.
Really?
Tell me I don't know my New York, baby.
Whoa. So wait, I don't know that area because I lived in Brooklyn
Now,
all
you
the
live
time.
in Brooklyn. You're a Brooklyn.
Fort Lee is in Jersey.
In Jersey,
Yeah,
right
in
across
Jersey.
the George Washington
So
Bridge.
you had a heck of a drive.
I used to take the bus. I was smart.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah,
you know,
you are smart.
Columbia Presbyterian is right over the bridge. It's
Exactly.
right there.
Did you ever
Go-
watch the show New York MD?
I did not.
Dr. Oz did that with Oprah, and they show Columbia Presbyterian and the Weil Institute.
Yes.
Yeah, they show all those things. When you said the Presbyterian, I remember that hospital.
right.
Yeah.
The Lions used to play up by Van Cortlandt Park. What was the name of the stadium? Did you ever
blanking
go
back.
see a game up there?
No, I did not.
Oh, I used to scout up there. That's how I know it's there.
Yeah, they used to run us into the ground when we were in training at Columbia, so we had no time to watch games.
Doc, I got to tell you one piece of news. I applied to 10 different schools, NYU being one of them.
Of course, the only ones that would accept you.
Harvard accepted me, NYU.
There is
Marquette.
no way in the world you're going to tell me that Harvard accepted you. I want to see that.
I'll show you
letter.
the
Well, they
letter.
want diversity. They want diversity.
Thank you. I made it in. I made it in because I'm a schmuck. Thank you very much.
Was that
No,
was that
I had a
because
free.
you were an immigrant?
We love
No,
you,
I
Freddie.
didn't have a free ride to Harvard. I had half a ride.
What's
But
that?
everywhere else, I had a free ride. The only school that turned me down, Doc, Columbia University.
Wow, and you feel it in your heart.
And it was the first letter I got of rejection. They sent it in a postcard. That's how you could tell it's real. And it's the only school that told me no. I was devastated for 2 weeks, and then all the.
Why did
offers
you go to
came.
Harvard? You could have been. You could. You,
Why? Because I was
A
a kid in
lawyer.
Puerto Rico, and I was afraid, and fear will set you back. Right,
well,
Doc?
thanks God you didn't go because you're here with us.
That's right. Look at me earning $2
Yes.
an hour.
now
All
I
right.
realize how stupid he really is.
Wow.
I was accepted to the University of Miami. Well, they accepted anyone to the University of Miami with my day.
It's a great school.
It is now.
All right,
It is a great school.
We got to take a hard break. We'll be back. We got to take a hard break. And we'll
Okay.
be right back.
There's a new diagnosis of Parkinson's disease every 9 minutes. The American Parkinson Disease Association is working hard to help those living with Parkinson's disease here in Florida and around the country, and you can help. Join them on Sunday, April 17th for the Optimism Walk in Boca Raton to raise funds and awareness that will make a difference. Grab your friends, form a team, or register on your own. It's going to be a great day and a great opportunity to connect with people who care. Register online today at apdaflorida.org or call 800-825-2732 to be part of a nationwide movement to mobilize and inspire people to step up and help put an end to Parkinson's disease. For several years, Quality Tax Plus Services Incorporated has developed tax strategies for Coral Springs business owners as well as individuals and families. From bookkeeping to payroll, straightforward tax preparation, or complex audit representation, Quality Tax Plus Services Incorporated is recognized for customer-oriented service and financial acumen that results in smart tax solutions. Call Quality Tax Plus Services at 954-969-0012 and ask for Harry. Part of the service Quality Tax Plus offers is life insurance, the most important insurance to have. But there are many people in Florida that do not have it. It's true. Thinking about the end of one's life can be uncomfortable, but when it comes down to it, life insurance is not about you, but those you leave behind. Make the right choice and find a life insurance plan that's right for you. Cover your tax and insurance needs at Quality Tax Plus Services. Call 954-969-0012 and ask for Harry. Visit the website at qualitytaxplusservices.com or call 954-969-0123 and let their services help make your life worry-free. 954-969-0012 and ask for Harry.
Statistics state that 1 in 4 people are bullied. Everyone at some time in their life is bullied or intimidated by another. Why are some devastated by it and others just shrug it off? It all lies in their personal value. Bully-proofing you is all about building your personal value. It is a decision you make, an action you take. You must decide you are valuable. Stop letting others define you. In the words of Viktor Frankl,
Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and our freedom.
start choosing to believe in yourself and your value. Genie Cisco Meth can give you the tools needed to change your life to bully-proofing yourself and your family. Her Live One Day training will transform your future into the life you've always wanted. To purchase your tickets, go to bullyproofingyou.com/products and start creating your phenomenal future.
You're lunching with two boys from Brooklyn who invite you to advertise on the show. Share your good news. Just call 866-224-5422 and get all the information. There are plenty of options, and this could be a great chance to get the word out about your business or service. That's 866-224-5422. Now let's get back to those two boys from Brooklyn.
Hello, is it me you're looking for? Let's take a look at the weather and traffic update. Sponsored by Dr. Anthony Penoso, 561-381-5800. Guaranteed to take care of migraines on the first visit. 561-381-5800. Current conditions, 82, mostly cloudy. High is going to be 83, low 68. Tonight, humidity 45. Now let's take a look at New York City. New York. It's sunny in New York. 52. Wonderful.
What is she? Is
Great
she
for
like
them.
the singing.
She's a
music-
singer.
Yes.
I was singing news. It's New
No,
York.
no. You don't.
Now let's
sing.
take a look at the traffic. I-95 in Hypoluxo.
And
We
is
have
that who?
Hypoluxo. We have
Is
an
that next
accident.
to Gemato?
No, that's in Lake Worth.
Gelato.
Gelato
We have
Road.
an accident there, and also we have another accident, I-95 going south in Boynton Beach Boulevard. Broward looks pretty good, but we do have an accident on I-595 going east in I-95.
Now, what?
This weather and traffic update is sponsored by Dr. Anthony Penoso, 561-381-5800.
I am in love with you. You know that.
I am in love with you,
Now, let
too,
me
but
ask you
I'm
a question.
married. I'm married.
I'm married too. 45 years. Where am I
That's
going?
it.
Wait till she gets divorced and you'll be all right.
I can't. No.
I know we can. We
I'm
cannot do that.
I am probably one of the few men that's married that many years that's actually happy.
Yes.
Let me talk to you about Dr. Anthony Pinoza.
I got some news.
What?
Dr. Pinoza's playing 1100 in Atlanta right now. I got a
Wow.
text from Gio.
Unbelievable.
How you like that?
I love it. Thank you. You're the man. So is Gio. Dr. Pinoza, I know you're going to find this very difficult to believe, but he has been the only person that I know of that can actually cure a migraine and never come back.
Wonderful.
Never come back, which isn't amazing. He guarantees it. So if you go in to see Dr. Pinoza and you get the shot for the migraine, he guarantees that that migraine headache will never come back. He's also worked on scoliosis and has found a way so kids don't have to get that cage. He can get rid of ankle pain, elbow pain, ACL pain in one shot. Now, there are certain things that he might have to do 2 and 3 shots, but he got rid of my groin pain and over a year ago, hasn't come back yet. So if you're tired of having pain, you can call Dr. Pinoza at 561-381-5800 and tell him the boys from Brooklyn sent you, and I hope everybody doesn't have pain, but if you do, 561-381-5800. And now back to the doctor or Freddie?
No, to me.
To Freddie.
Now, we have the walk on Sunday at 8 o'clock, Town Center Mall at Boca Raton.
I have to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning to make this walk.
You know what? I don't want to hear it.
Okay.
APDA South Florida Walk. I'm not taking you with me to the cancer walk. You're going to your own.
I have to go to mine.
But I want you to come down here and join.
Is there free food at yours?
Yes,
Okay.
always. Come down here and join Two Boys from Brooklyn, the team. We get our shirts tomorrow. You want to bring your shirt?
Yeah, I won't be here tomorrow. I play golf.
Denise will be here tomorrow.
Let me ask you a question. Where are the people going to meet? At what place?
At the mall.
Yeah, but the mall is very
Oh,
big.
yeah.
you're
What is
gonna-
the entrance?
The entrance.
They got 3 entrances, Freddie.
Pick one.
Saks.
How do I know? Just be there. And you'll find it because
What?
there'll be a lot of people.
That's right. It's supposed to be closed on Sunday.
Thank you.
So we're gonna go around until we find people.
That's right. You're going to see the police there at 8 o'clock in the morning. You'll know exactly where you're at.
I don't like to see the police at 8 o'clock in the morning.
I already shown you a picture. You're okay. You're clear.
All right,
The warrants aren't effective
beautiful
till
woman
next
like
week.
you at 8 o'clock in the morning.
All right. So go to twoboysfrombrooklyn.com and you can join the walk from there.
Daisy, you gonna be there?
Of course.
Okay. You gonna be there?
I would like to go.
Okay.
Yeah,
Of course
let's
you're
go.
gonna
Let's
go. Doctor, back to you.
So I again would encourage people to go for the walk. The APDA does fabulous work, American Parkinson's Disease Association, with information, with all of the also funding research into Parkinson's. So it's a wonderful walk, and I hope people will be there.
Yeah.
Doc, the best part of this walk is you join the Two Boys from Brooklyn, and we have a ball. We have to go through every store. You know, the stores are going to be open.
Oh, are they doing that? They're gonna open?
Oh, they're
That's
gonna
smart.
be opening for that day. Oh, okay, wonderful.
So we're going to be going. That's just why I want to go with you because you're a maniac. It's only 0.03 of a mile. You can joke with every store. Sponsors, baby, sponsors.
I run 3 miles a day, so I think I could do 0.33 miles.
He runs 3 miles. You know, Doc, ever since a doctor walks into the room, this guy's like the most healthiest human being. He can lift
You don't wanna
bench
retard.
press
Oh, no,
250 pounds.
No, you see, that's
He runs 3 miles a day.
You don't lift heavy weights. That's what people don't realize. You get hurt when you lift heavy weights. You just lift weights to keep your body. I can't. Well, you're looking at me. I'm getting so excited.
Hey, Les.
What?
Les, the stream on amp2.tv is working beautiful.
Good.
iHeart must have gotten the memo.
Yes.
It's working very nice.
All the big shots. Yeah, I can't say anything bad.
That's right.
I have a question
You know,
regarding.
you should feed the people that spend a lot of money. I'm sorry.
Pizza nuts. What was that?
The people that spend a lot of money on your station, you should feed them without a problem. Go ahead.
Okay, there's a movie that came out
hungry.
this last year. I think I don't know if you saw it. Will Smith, and there was a doctor.
Concussion.
Concussions. Yeah.
And there's a lot of stigma regarding sports and what can do to the brain.
Right.
What do you say about the
Well,
situation?
concussions are one of the things we're looking at as a possible cause of Parkinson's,
Okay.
and a very important cause, because certainly if you have repeated blows to the head, it damages your brain, and these effects you may recover from the immediate concussion, but if you're having repeated blows to the head, 8 years later or even 10 years later, you can develop signs and symptoms of Parkinson's, memory disorder similar to dementia, in a small number of cases even signs and symptoms similar to Lou Gehrig's disease. So that is a very hot area of research, and I don't think everybody who's had a single concussion in their life is going to develop Parkinson's. That's not what we're saying. But what we would like to say is, whether it's school children playing sports or whether it's professional athletes playing sports, if you have a concussion, you got to give your brain time to heal, time to recover.
And what about those athletes that are pushed to go back in the field? No, you have to.
They don't do that. They don't allow it anymore.
And not anymore.
They have
but
to stay out. They have to stay out. They pull them right out now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of situations before.
Oh, years ago, they didn't know what it was. We know it. what's his name? Oh gosh, I can't remember the name.
It was so sad to see that happening. And the other day, I don't remember the exact.
Muhammad Ali.
Yes.
Muhammad Ali. But also the other day there was one guy who got hurt. I don't know if you saw it on the news, and he went back and started playing. Did you see that? Did you see that?
There's a couple of guys that now you have to have the clearance from the doctor who has to be appointed by the team. And last year, 3 incidents, they went in and played even though they should not have played.
Right.
So, but I had a question about that because we know Lawrence Taylor. We're going to be doing something with him soon. Lawrence gave a lot of concussions and broken legs and everything else. When you get hit that hard over and over again, like
I
a
think
boxer,
it's the shoulders, of course.
but like a boxer. Let's talk about a boxer,
Yes.
like Ali. Getting hit in the head, there's that separation of the brain. Is
So-
that part of it?
So what happens is the brain is floating in fluid. It's called cerebrospinal fluid, and you might think you have a hard head and hard skull and it's protecting you, which is true. But every time you're hit, that brain floats around in that fluid, and it stretches the nerves in the brain, and it tears them. It's called shear injury to the brain. And that over time, as it builds up, if you just have one injury, it's probably not going to do much damage. But if you keep having those repeated blows, whether it's from sports or from boxing or other things, they build up over time, and then they create trouble. In the early stages, it might be something simple like just headaches or a little forgetfulness, but then it builds up into dementia. It can build up into Parkinsonian signs and symptoms. So these folks will have trouble with tremors and trouble walking and the like. So the key thing is, again, I keep emphasizing, whether it's a child going on the sports field or whether it's a professional athlete, you got to give these folks time to recover.
And you know what you say to the parents, because there's a lot of moms out there saying you're not playing that, and it's hard, but at the same time you are so concerned as a parent.
Be a golfer, kids.
Exactly, that's what I'm trying to. Can you play golf?
I coach 7-year-olds in
Yes.
football, full tackle. But the object of the game is to teach them how to tackle with the head up and use the shoulders.
Right.
Instinct.
But the shoulders is what causes a lot of headaches.
Yeah, but you want to protect the head from concussion and injury and blackout and dizziness and the whole nine.
So that's what
And
happens.
children don't catch on to that. So
Exactly.
you have to sort of have, there are techniques that you use to teach them
sports teaches us so much about life. It
That's right.
teaches us to be brave, it teaches us to be strong, it teaches us to come back. But on the other hand, it's one thing to be brave and it's another thing to be stupid. And if you are letting your child get repeated concussions, you're not doing them any favors.
No, if you have repeated concussions in anything, you could be a carpenter and the ceiling falls on you more than
Absolutely.
once. I mean, it goes with anything.
If
I
you
get
see
it.
your child,
If the ceiling falls on you more than once, get another job. Because you
see
really
your-
don't know what you're doing.
That's not true. That's not true. There are people in the field that deal with faulty ceilings. And what are you going to get another? You wear a hard hat, yes, like you wear a helmet.
Well,
But it happens.
let's not forget our, brave veterans who come back from the
Yes.
wars, and they unfortunately have concussions themselves and traumatic brain injury, and I would love to see more research going into helping those folks out as well.
Well, we always try to do something with the veterans if we can to bring awareness of what they're going through.
Yeah.
We really
You
do.
have a question for the doctor? And there you go, blank out.
Okay, so is
Blanky
it...
blanky.
I had a moment.
She had a freeze brain. You didn't that was hold on.
Hold on, wait.
You gotta talk into this thing.
Hold it.
Do you work with people? What's your age? What is the ones that you mainly work
So
with?
the typical age of onset for Parkinson's is somewhere between 55 to 65, but we have a whole group of what we call young onset Parkinson's. These are people who have had signs and symptoms since their 40s. There's even occasional cases, like I mentioned, in their 20s who develop Parkinson's disease. But the bulk of patients are, the first time we diagnose them is typically 55 to 65.
Okay, I got another doctor on the phone right now, Dr. Pinozzo.
Oh!
All right.
It's the P-Man!
Dr. Pinozzo, how you doing, buddy?
Yes, sir. I got done a little early so I could make the call. How you been?
Well, we haven't heard from you in 2 weeks. You
3
feeling
weeks.
okay? 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
We were talking about migraine headaches today, so talk to us about what you do and how you do it to get rid of migraine headaches.
Migraine headaches come from a particular location in the neck.
Okay.
And it's a one treatment for it, and it goes away, does not come back.
We were talking about that today because Daisy, who's our sexy double D girl here, we were talking about migraines, and she says the same thing. You get it one, and you'll never come back. I mean, how many doctors could say you could get a shot and guarantee it?
That's original research work. So that's why we can say that, because we know where the headaches are from. You can't treat anything unless you know where it's from. My old thing about the source.
Right.
is extremely important and doesn't change. So, yeah, people should listen Sunday and at 11 o'clock and hear the rest of it.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
You can always listen to Dr. Benozzo on our on 12:30, and also listen to him on 94.3 from I forgot. 11 to 12.
11 to 12.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Yeah,
I have a
this is what I
doctor
mean.
here
The doctor shows up.
there
You
was a
lose your
Parkinson's
memory.
disease. I lost my train of thought, and you learned so much about it. We urge everyone to listen to that show. Really. And
Well, they ought to tune in to Pinozzo.tv because you're such a good-looking guy that people should see you.
Oh, you mean me? Oh, thanks, Doc. Get up bad yourself, buddy.
Oh, Doc, what are you doing?
Doc.
What are you
Well,
opening
we
Pandora's
can't see
box?
Freddie, he never shows himself. So
No.
you're gonna-
No, I gotta hide.
Freddie's the mystery man. So
I'm
when,
hiding.
so when they look for the guy to yell at, it's usually me.
That's right. They shoot him in the parking lot.
So what's going on at the practice? Everything going good today?
Everything's going good. I'm just closing down, and we'll start up again tomorrow.
Okay, buddy. Thank you so much for calling.
All right, keep it at it. It's a funny show.
Thank you so much, Doc. Good to hear from you.
800-561-5800.
800? No, it's 561-381-5800 for Dr. Pinozzo. I have Famor Bababa. What's that name again?
Yes, we have a film director
Oh, great.
online, but we have to go to a break and we'll be right back.
Director,
We're okay.
we can talk.
Okay, how are you? Are you on the air?
Yes.
Oh, something happened there. We lost
And
him.
he's gone.
We lost him.
We
He's
want to
gone
thank you
again.
very
Well-
much for calling.
No,
Please.
this is
Why don't you set that up?
the Palm Beach International Film Festival is happening right now in City Place.
And we're sitting right here. It's
Yes,
happening right now.
we
We're
need to
sitting
go.
here.
We need to go after
my
this to see
God.
the movies from all over the country. They're coming, documentaries.
Will you be my
productions.
date?
Yeah, let's do it.
Share some popcorn?
And also, it's very important to support local events.
Yes.
So they keep coming to Florida, to Palm Beach, to Broward. And that's why we invited these...
Palm Beach and where? I'm sorry. Palm Beach where?
in Broward.
Oh, Broward, okay.
Yes.
So
and
there's
we
another
have
country we had.
we have a film director. Let's see if we can
He's
get him
back.
on the
He's
he's
back.
back.
I got him.
And he's
Okay.
showing his film today at 2 p.m. at Movieco, I believe. Let's see
What's
what
the
he
name?
says.
What's the name of the film?
Project Mad. Hello.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Oh, she's still talking.
Hello?
She's still talking. We have Connecticut.
You gotta wait till
producer.
Connecticut gives you the thumbs up.
Got it right here.
Yeah, but she has to
Exactly.
give you the thumbs
I
up.
don't care what she says.
Well, then you're not gonna talk to nobody.
Okay, she's trying to get him on the phone.
Yeah, as
and
soon as
he's
she-
a producer, film director. His name is, I think I'm pronouncing it right, but you know me.
It's Famor Botero.
Botero. And
Famor potato.
Famor
Botero.
Potato.
Botero. Botero.
Boteta.
Not
Botero.
boteta.
And we're
Botero.
gonna put the trailer. We're gonna put it on the.
We got a
Facebook.
trailer here?
We have a trailer.
All right, good.
We're gonna put it on Facebook and MB and the website.
Okay, now
Okay.
you got him.
Hi, how you doing?
You're on the air.
I am doing great.
Yes,
Hey,
we
we
got
got
the
him.
guy.
All right.
Finally.
Okay, tell us.
And why did you hit the button?
Why you hit the
Vance?
button?
The Dr. Pinozzo button number 2.
Okay.
Are you still
Hello?
there?
Yes, he's
I'm
still here.
clear.
Okay, perfect. Tell us a little bit who you are first, so we can go and meet you at this film festival today at 2 p.m. Tell us a little bit about your
Of
career.
course. So I'm a Colombian filmmaker. Actually graduated from Full Sail about 4.5 years ago. And this is my second time at the Palm Beach International Film Festival.
Oh,
Last year I had a
great,
short
great.
film that was very popular. And this year I have a documentary that has been nominated for Best Documentary 2016. And it's about arthritis, believe it or not. People usually associate arthritis with old age. And what people don't know is that there's children, babies who have arthritis. And getting to that diagnosis is so difficult.
We have a doctor
parents.
right here that shook his head that you were right, right? Doc?
Yeah.
We have a
And so
doctor as
I-
a guest
so-
today. Yes.
So my films are all about inspiration. I want to inspire people to go out there and chase their dreams and to be the best they can be. And in a way for me to find inspiration within my own career, I always try to find these stories out there. So I wrote a book called My American Dream and made a film about this particular subject story, and teamed up with Columbia University in New York and Gerald DePeck in Hollywood. And the result is called Project Mad.
Wow. Tell us a little bit about this. One woman's journey from Spain to United States. Tell us a little bit about that.
So what's happened is this particular lady, her name is Dr. Maria Miller. She was born in Spain in a very poor little part of Spain, and so she wanted to know why she was always in pain. She always had pain. And so she started reading, and she became a doctor trying to find why she was always in pain. And after she graduated from medical school, right when she was about 18 years old, her arthritis was so bad that her doctor basically told her, you're going to be in a wheelchair for the rest of your life. She had just fallen in love with her husband today. So she had all these things in front of her, a horrible disease that's progressive, incurable, and chronic, meaning for the rest of her life she's going to have it. And so she had to face all these fears. And she left Spain looking for a better life. So she came to the U.S., moved to New York, learned how to speak English, became a pediatrician, and so she's now pretty much reached her American dream. And so now she's become the voice of children with arthritis through this film.
Incredible.
So it's a beautiful film. I traveled back to Spain and Portugal, where she used to go buy her injections for her medicine and so on and so forth. So it's a very inspiring story, and for everyone, not just people living with a chronic disease, but anyone out there that's fighting and trying to reach and accomplish their goals in life. This is that type of documentary that will definitely want to make you get up and do something with your life.
Great. Tell us a little bit about the reception from the Palm Beach community, from Palm Beach County. Are they coming? How you see the event this year?
It's been really wonderful. This is the 21st Palm Beach International Film Festival, and like I said, this has been my second invitation, and I can just tell you that this festival has become my home. Every time I come to it, I am so welcomed. The audience is so great, and what's happened is that now, because it's my second year, people are getting to know you, and so now they follow you on social media, and so now there's kids out there who are actually going to film school coming to me saying, oh my gosh, I look at your life and I look at what you're doing, and I'm so inspired to go do it. And the Palm Beach International Film Festival is a great example of that. It puts you right next to people who are not just looking at your films and thinking it's a great story, but people who are also wanting to start working on this industry. And I think that's one of the things that I really appreciate about the festival is just that friendly atmosphere that they create, not just for the audiences, but for the filmmakers as well.
Is there any way that people can see the stuff that you worked on before? Like, do you have social media, a website, or anything that the listeners can see?
I do, yeah. People can follow me on Twitter. I'm very active on Twitter. It's Amor Botero, and that's Famor. Last name is Botero, Botero. I'm also on Facebook and Instagram as Amor Film. And I've got some great projects coming up. So there's definitely, this is, like I said, I'm just taking baby steps at the moment. I graduated 4.5 years ago.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but my board op is giving me the signal that we only got a couple of minutes left. I'm
going to have him come in here and do Two Boys from Brooklyn video.
Good.
He could do a video for us.
Right, and I'd like to talk to the doctor before we go and find out how we get in touch with him.
All right.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being with us today. And 2 p.m. And we'll see you at 2 p.m. at City Place,
and
right?
City Place is the movie theater off Atlantic, right?
Yes.
And what time is the showing?
City Place and Okeechobee Boulevard.
What time is the movie showing?
2 p.m.
Boulevard. What's Boulevard?
Boulevard. Okay. All right, Pablo. Thank you very much for calling in.
So, Doc, in closing, what do you got to tell us about what to look for and how we could make sure that if we do have something, we have the ability to see and talk to you?
So as I said, this is a very hopeful time for people with Parkinson's disease. We have a lot of new treatments coming up. People who want to know more about this can see me at Palm Beach Neuroscience Institute. Our website is pbni.com, and I have offices in West Palm Beach and Delray Medical Center. And we do the surgeries, deep brain stimulation surgeries at Delray Medical Center as well.
And that's a Tenet hospital, correct?
That is a Tenet hospital, correct. We're part of the Advanced Neuroscience Network.
Fantastic. But you're a private practice doctor, correct?
I am actually affiliated with the hospitals.
Okay. Anyway, is there a number that they could call if they want to make sure they could see you?
The number that they could call
He's digging in his pocket.
They see it.
That's just to let you know.
Okay.
The whole world
is 561-882-6214.
great.
Excellent. All right, good.
And
stuff.
it's a good hospital group. There's how many 10 hospitals around.
It's actually a national hospital group, but even here, we are a large group of neurologists. We focus on not just Parkinson's but memory disorders. We have wonderful stroke neurologists, some of the best in the area, epilepsy neurologists, neuromuscular. We cover the whole base of neurology.
So
I want
to
to thank we got 2 minutes. I want to thank the doctor
take 2
for.
minutes to say thank you.
No, I want to thank the doctor and tenants, Christopher, for bringing the doctor on board.
Thank you.
And for the doc for being a good sport. It doesn't take me 2 minutes, but you have to put an ending to the show and everything else.
Oh, okay.
Unbelievable guy.
They got free food here. I want you to hurry
Yeah,
up.
but we can't eat that.
Yeah, that's right. We used to spend a lot of money, but we can't eat their food. No, I'm sorry.
You better stop saying that because it's going to get worse. But, Doc, I want to thank you for coming aboard and being a good sport.
It's been a pleasure.
And, again, the Parkinson's Walk is Sunday, April 17th, Town Center Mall in Boca. Meet us there at 8 o'clock. The madmen will be there. Everybody will be there. Everybody have it's a good time for a good cause.
Yes, it is. Parkinson's disease is a very good cause. And a lot of people are affected by this terrible disease. And you know what? If we make reference, let people know about it, and donate to a great charity, something that is near and dear to everyone's hearts. I know that's something that's near and dear to your heart also, Doctor.
Absolutely. All right, good stuff. All right, anybody got any farewell?
You got a farewell?
Well, today is Thomas Jefferson's day.
What did you get?
Birthday?
Today is his birthday, so happy birthday to Thomas Jefferson, who's the hottest president in United States.
I was
Has
right.
been.
Oh, who is the hottest?
Who is the hottest in your perception?
Thomas Jefferson. I read his book.
Thomas Jefferson. What about
Who's
the
on
doctor?
Who's on the $100 bill? What president?
Benjamin Franklin, right?
He's not a president.
What about you, Connecticut?
What is
Who do you
it?
think is the hottest president in the history of United
She
States?
thinks anyone that's breathing is hot.
Billy Clinton.
Bill Clinton, you like?
Okay.
Are you serious?
No, I'm kidding.
No, I would say Bill Clinton because if you really look at the rest of them, they don't
Oh,
look
yeah,
I don't
Bill
know.
Clinton, yeah.
Franklin Roosevelt looked kind of
No,
cute
Bill
when he
Clinton
was
kinda
younger.
looked younger than most of them.
No,
Richard
John
Nixon.
F. Kennedy. John F. Kennedy was
Richard
handsome.
Richard Nixon.
Why are we talking about? Well,
Okay.
happy birthday, Thomas Jefferson.
Happy birthday, Thomas Jefferson. I hope you got a wig. I want to thank Dr. Dalvi. I want to thank Krista from the tenant group who brought him here. Daisy, always good to look at you. And Victoria, you're my new person I like to look at. And Freddie Santori, you can always, Freddie, where can they get a hold of you if they want to
M2.TV, they can see this stuff.
You can see our stuff on M2.TV if you want
And
to see.
also the Facebook is
Facebook?
Two Boys from Brooklyn and the Broads.
Yes.
And www.twoboysfrombrooklyn.com.
Right. And if you ever want to see Dr. Panozzo, it's PANNOZZO.TV. Thank you very much for coming.
Get out
I
of
will
your
be-
chair, throw away the paper, get back to work. Lunchtime's over.
And I won't be here tomorrow. I know it's not going to be worth listening to, but Freddie's got some good guests here, and hopefully
We got good stuff tomorrow.
they'll be able to do something without me. Bye, guys.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
Adios.
Well, that's about it for today's lunch break with Two Boys from Brooklyn. You're invited to join the break every day, Monday through Friday at 12 noon. So, if you missed some of the good stuff they served up today, there's more coming next time. Bring your lunch and the boys from Brooklyn will bring the smiles. And it's all live. See you next time. Now go and enjoy the rest of your day.